Our school district recently did an in-service over biography-driven instruction. For biography-driven instruction, one of the key things that our district has been focusing on is how we can adjust our teachings and kind of meet the students more halfway, in a sense, and try and build off of one of the key things that it focuses on is building off of the previous connections that they have through their past experiences. Some of the activities that we did during this in-service that were touched on. A couple of them, there was some different web charts that we completed on ourselves. With that, it kind of we put down who we were in the middle, and it kind of expanded out on that based off of key components to who we are, thus creating those previous experiences that someone could look at and say, okay, I'm going to connect new material to this, and this based off of this web chart. So with that chart, that would be something that then we would be able to take and give to the students. One, so that they could see who we are behind the scenes of school, but also something that we could have them fill out, and we would gain a better understanding of who they are, what's important to them, how they identify themselves, and then we can do our best to link that material to their previous experiences. With just ESOL teachings, one of the big things that's kind of been focused on also in our district has been just that, trying to simplify it by connecting new material to old material where they have some sort of reference point to help them gain a better understanding of the language. One of the other things that I focused on with that presentation was, and it's something that our district has also pushed in the last couple of years, has been the zones of regulation. Whether a kid is in the green zone and feeling great, whether they're in the blue zone feeling sad, whether they're stressed out, whether they're upset, and trying to get them in the optimal zone of learning where they will take risks. As a PE teacher, that's something that I see all the time, and don't probably consider as much as I should, is when I select different games and activities and skills to work on based off of my standards. Finding ways to connect that in a way that students that may not be as athletic or physically gifted wouldn't be as threatened and will go out and take a risk and do their best as far as performing the physical skills. Back to the ESOL side of things with that, if a student is feeling threatened or stressed out, they're not probably going to take the risk of speaking or putting themselves out there and displaying what they actually know, and they might be more in a silent phase. Biography-driven instruction was the focus point of the presentation.